What's up, everybody? We are here continuing to finish up some prep work for our proprietor's wife for the outside kitchen, because she will be spending and do most of the cooking out here and not inside the house as I renovate the first floor based on the change of plans when our proprietor had passed. So let me just spin this around real quick. So you see here, I disconnected these two sections, hooked a hose up to it, so whatever water was in the piping would drain to the sink. Connected this new piece here, right here, with a shut-off valve here. And then this will eventually be the hot water that will flow, pardon my hand there for a second. This will be the hot water that will flow into the outside bathroom. Because while I renovate the bathroom, these pipes, these old lead pipes, are going to be removed. I'm actually going to do that today. Get those removed. And I'll show you what's going on in here. So in this outside kitchen here, I already took some components off, cut this out, and this will all get a quick refurbishment. It's not going to be the Ritz, that I can assure you, but all of this will be removed. This will get cleaned up here. I'm not sure if I'll keep this. I may just throw a new pan in here. Probably just clean it up. This will get clean. All get cleaned up. Tile will get cleaned up, and this will be a temporary outside shower and toilet. This toilet's going to get changed. Going to be a new toilet, and I found out that this drain here on the floor, this drain, actually is not a drain. This drain actually comes here and goes out this section and goes to nowhere. So because once we took the water container that was here out and sledgehammered and smashed the radiators that it was sitting on, all of this was where the radiators were. I just backfilled some debris for now so it's not all over the place and we could walk. And inside here, right here, is the sewer pipe, which will be, this will be connected here to the sewer, and then I'll dig this up at the same time right here and bury all this piping into the ground, which now that I know which direction it's going in, I can go from east to west here, right here. So you may see some changes here. This is there was an old bucket here that contained water. The water would just come in from the roof and it would go into this container. We removed the container. We donated them to some guys that help us do work around here, so they were very happy. The new windows for the downstairs floor, the new windows have been installed. Badri, our window installer, did an excellent job. We're going to Tbilisi tomorrow. When I get back from Tbilisi, I'm going to spackle the windows. And then these gates here, they're going to go back up. And I'll show you that when that's completed. What else? What else? Oh, the third container out here. I'll show you that as well. So the third container that was here is gone as well. The only thing about this container is that I'm not really sure what it was sitting on. Of hole. I'm not sure if it goes to China, but there's a hole here, and it's, you bang on it, it's hollow. I haven't actually stuck anything in there yet, but I will to see how deep it is. I really don't want to fill it in with cement because, I mean, that's probably about a foot or so in the air. I'd like to just cut that down and extend this this section here. Oh, this is also, you know what, this is also on sitting on cement. You know what, I might just take this wall down and extend this wall to here and then leave that there. I mean, it's not really causing any problems. And there's a spout here that filled the old water container that was here, and that's going to be removed as well. These used to be the old Soviet latrines. These latrines here were for the corpuses when there were no toilets. Everybody shared these bathrooms. I'd open them up, but you know what? The hell. I'm sure you've seen a lot worse on YouTube. So that's actually all they had. They had a hole in the floor, and you did your business in this little room. Not going to do anything with that. I'm not going to clean that up or do anything with that at all. Actually, it's just going to stay the way it is. Really no sense. And we have our pile of junk. It just gets bigger and bigger every day. A lot of this wood, I'll repurpose some of it, not all of it. Some, see if anybody wants these doors. Some of the glass, I'll try to see if it can be repurposed. I don't want to just throw everything in the trash. I like to repurpose as much as possible. Repurpose and get rid of a lot of this metal. And not a whole lot else that's going on out here. While I'm out here, let me show you what's going on with this walnut tree that I saved. This is the walnut tree that was either was knocked down by wind or hit by lightning. I'm of the school that it was knocked down by wind. Well, let me show you what I did here. So I took this bolt and I screwed this bolt right through the tree, right through here, and put this whole tree. The crack goes all the way down to the bottom here. And I screwed the whole tree back together again, and I just want to show you what's going on. It actually is growing. Look at this. None of this was here before. All of these little sprouts came up, which means the tree's still alive. So, happy to report that I saved the proprietor's old walnut tree that's been here for God knows how long. Eventually I'll probably be able to take this down. And I wanted to show you that. So that's, and I actually saw somebody do this on YouTube, believe it or not. Well, I shouldn't say believe it or not, everything's on YouTube, but I saw three and they were able to salvage it. And I said, you know what the hell, let me try to do the same thing. So I got a long drill bit, was able to drill through the tree and put a big, very heavy duty bolt through it with a washer, big washer. And with brute force, I cut a lot of the side off, but then I just gently, I think it took me about 2-3 hours to get the whole thing secured. Yeah, and it has buds, so I'm pretty stoked. I'm pretty stoked about that. That was pretty cool. I'm glad I was able to salvage that walnut tree. So anyway, without further ado, when we're heading to Tbilisi, so I want to keep going and get this Get this piping knocked out here. So the next time you see this outdoor kitchen, all of this blue old lead water piping will all be gone. And then when I get back, I will work on relocating this cold water pipe a little lower. Everything's going to go through and be hidden in the wall and go right out through into the outside washroom. And that's all for now. Check out from Kakheti, Georgia.